Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee.
I'm E.
And we are doing a video on rumors. Yes, I know we should wait on facts, blah, blah, blah. But we have talked about this in the past. And so we just wanted to definitely touch on the current rumor that JLo and Ben Affleck may be getting a divorce. So again, these are rumors, and it would be sad if it's true. I hope they don't. But anyway, we found an article because there's been plenty of headlines that have been going around today, and E will give you guys the details of the article.
But is it rumors though? Like it's been lingering at this point.
I'm gonna choose to
Um,
believe it's rumors.
all right, guys. We're gonna read an article from Life and Style magazine. This is by Beth Shilliday. The title is Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are headed for a split. They just couldn't make it work.
Oof.
After less than 2 years of marriage, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are headed for a split as they couldn't make it work, a source told In Touch. The writing is on the wall. It's over. The insider shared in an interview published on Wednesday, May 15th. They're headed for a divorce, and for once, Ben's not to blame. The
What?
Argo star has already moved out of the couple's $60 million home. Jennifer, 54, was photographed house hunting in Beverly Hills on Tuesday, May 14th, while Ben, 51, nowhere to be found. He's focusing on his work and his kids now, an insider added. Ben already moved out, and they'll likely have to sell the dream house they spent 2 years searching for. They'll never stop loving each other, but she can't control him and he can't change her. There's no way it could have lasted. Wow. Wait, I need a moment because I wasn't ready to read that sentence. All right, I'm back. Fans have noticed that the pair have been spending less and less time together while they used to be photographed together on a regular basis. Onlookers were stunned when Ben didn't attend the Met Gala on May 6th, even though Jennifer was co chair of the event. It would have marked their debut as a couple at a glitzy A-list ball. The Hustler star posed up the storm on the red carpet while solo, hardly able to crack a smile at times. Ben's excuse was that he was working on The Accountant too. I just watched this movie today. But Moore said that he decided to call it quits on his marriage to JLo. Even the red carpet fashion commentators were confused, thinking Ben would be right behind Jen, but nope, she went solo, which shocked a lot of people. A source dished exclusively at the gala. Tension seemed to arise when Jen released her Amazon Prime Video documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, in February, which looked at her past and present love life with Ben. The Oscar winner confessed, getting back together, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media. Then I sort of realized it's not a fair thing to ask. It's sort of like you're going to marry a boat captain and you go, well, I don't like the water. But we're trying to learn to compromise. Jennifer added, I don't think Ben is very comfortable with me doing this, but he doesn't want to stop me, the source said. Ben would never try to stifle Jennifer's dream or tell her she can't do something that advances her career, even though she can be quite controlling of him. The Gone Girl star made it known in the documentary how the intense scrutiny about their romance in the early aughts is what's caused the couple to call their September 2003 wedding just days before their nuptials to call it off, I guess. Ben blamed it on the massive amounts of scrutiny around their private life. The pair went on to break up in January 2004 before rekindling their relationship in the spring of 2021. Ben and Jennifer married in a Las Vegas ceremony in July 2022, followed by a lavish formal wedding at his Georgia estate on August 20th, 2022. What do we think about the rumors?
I really hope it's not true.
Why?
Okay, so I know that JLo is not having the best year. 2024 has not been kind to this woman. Um, but I guess the reason why I wanted to work is because so much negative energy has gone into their relationship, like the scrutiny, the way people are just constantly making it seem as though Ben is the most miserable husband in the world, and
Please.
he's had to go out of his way to prove that that's not the case.
Mhm.
um and I feel like we kind of, well, at least I kind of thought like maybe this was finally it. Maybe she'd finally gotten the man that she'd wanted, the love of her life, the one who got away. So the romantic in me is just like, oh well, I hope that they work through whatever. Um, I did find it odd that he didn't go to the Met Gala.
Mhm.
What I found more odd was the fact that she looked like she was not happy to be there. I didn't think it was because of any issues with Ben. I just kind of figured, the spotlight wasn't on her, so maybe she didn't like that. Or, again, she hasn't been having the best year. People have been very critical of all of her projects, and her tour hasn't been doing so well. So I kind of just chalked it all up to that, not to any possible looming divorce or anything like that. So I hope it's not true, and I hope that if
Mhm.
they are in counseling, that they are able to work it out. What do you think?
I mean, when you say it like that, I don't want to seem like the Debbie Downer, like I'm here wishing that they divorce. It's not the case. I mean, if they work it out, that's great for them. But the greatest love story never told, it should have never been told in the first place. This is looking like 2004 all over again. They had intense scrutiny back then. They're having it now. Maybe there's a reason why it didn't work out before. I've seen on social media people trying to glamorize, well, JLo got with Ben after like 20 years, and Ashanti got with Nelly, and now they're engaged and pregnant. Don't be believing none of that. Yeah, just because it worked out for maybe one of out of the two couples that I just listed doesn't mean it's going to work out for everybody.
This
And
is
like I said in other videos, if you haven't seen our JLo videos, please check it out. Shameless plug. Like I've said in other videos, JLo is all about herself. I don't think she can love anybody the way she loves herself. Herself, her career, her looks, her just everything about her. She can't love somebody else because she's so self-involved. It could be a good thing that she loves herself in this way, but I mean, let's just look at her dating history. I'm not judging, but we've seen her married 5 times. So you mean to tell me,
oh,
or been in 5 serious relationships, like, multiple relationships. She's been with Ohani, let's
that
say
is true.
Casper, that
She
Casper
married,
guy,
yeah,
Judd,
Mark
Ben
Anthony.
Affleck, Mark Anthony, Alex Rodriguez. All these guys dodged you, girl? You mean to tell me you weren't at least a little bit of the problem? I'm
Listen,
not saying that she's the whole problem, but from our observation or my observation, I think that she's just so into herself and her success and her brand that she can't fully devote this love that she wants. She's in love with being in love. And if Ben is truly uncomfortable with, let's say, the social media and this and that, yes, they need to learn how to compromise. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, does that really matter? I mean, the social media portion of it, you've already had a successful career, musician, I guess, entrepreneur. Like, what else could you want? If this is the love of your life, which you say, and you have the second chance with him, wouldn't you do everything possible to make it work?
yeah,
Maybe a compromise is not getting your way in this instance. He likes a private life. We didn't see him with Jennifer Gardner a lot.
no, we,
So JLo is all about being out, being seen. That's not his vibe. She's still out.
Yeah.
It's like, so I don't see the compromise. I mean, I'm not into their relationship. Like, I don't live next door. Or she's not my biffle that she's telling me everything that's going on. But observations.
Yeah.
And people say she's not a nice person. The Bronx
That's
people have
true.
said it. People that have worked with her have said it. I saw something on Instagram that really upset me. It was her JLo needed to take some gum out of her mouth, and her assistant came over, did one of these cupping things with her hand, and JLo went like this to put the gum in her assistant's hand. Really? Like,
Ooh.
if that's not telling me you think your assistant is trash, I don't know. I think that speaks volumes of her character. I wouldn't want to be around her. I don't think she's a role model at all after I saw something like that. And her demise in the love life, in the love sector, is because of her doing. She cares more about herself than anybody else. I know it sounded kind of harsh.
I really have nothing.
She's in love with
Nothing.
being in love.
I mean, I think that's definitely something that has crossed my mind plenty of times over the years. We know that she does have these tendencies. Um, but again, I just I hope it's not the case. You know, they blended their families, so it would suck for the kids to once again have to go through this sort of situation because we know how close Jennifer's kids were with A-Rod's kids, and that seemed so abrupt how all that ended. And I just think that like at the end of the day, you have to like obviously play your role, play your part and compromise and do what needs to be done. And if things can't come to some kind of a compromise, then yeah, of course, like it's time to go separate ways, but I'm hoping that that's not the case. And especially like for the kids too, because like I said, it's they blended their families. We see plenty of paparazzi shots where Ben is with all the kids or JLo's with some of the kids, or even Jennifer Garner has gone out with her kids and JLo's kids. Like it's seemingly a blended family. So it would be really sad that once again there's a split and once again the kids have to kind of suffer for it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I think that she's been doing the most with the least. She didn't need to go to this drive-through with Ben. I don't know if you remember that last year. The McDonald's drive-through.
Oh yeah.
They
Mhm.
went for these paparazzi shots. She really eat McDonald's 3 times that week? Did she need to go to the farmer's market holding his butt? Did they need to like make out at a random stop somewhere just to be seen? She's just trying to prove that this is the greatest relationship, that it's finally worked out. She's trying to convince us, just like Jane Fonda said, "Girl, you're doing the most. I'm
She
worried
really
about you, girl."
did. She
She did
really
it. So it's
did.
not only me being judgmental, or, I call it observation. This is just strictly observation. Jane Fonda has seen it. Like, she's telling her, girl, relax. You don't need to prove anything to anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
But why is he always happy when he's around Jennifer Gardner?
Girl, we're done here. We're done
Just
here.
smiling there, and he's okay. I'll leave it, but go check out our other videos because Dee's not gonna let me finish my thoughts. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Did you see this divorce coming through? Do you believe these rumors? Do you think JLo is just in love with herself, or is she just misunderstood? Like, we're too critical of her and all the projects that she's doing, or are people saying the truth about her? She's a ASS. Let us know in the
Um,
comments. But that concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends can be our friends and we can all be friends. We also have social media, which Dee will tell you about.
We are on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, and comment. You can also listen to the videos in podcast format via YouTube Music and Spotify.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.